Liberia, under the leadership of Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, has seen major improvements after 14 years of severe crisis. It is gradually getting back on its feet as the government is determined to deliver the basic social services and creating a conducive investment climate to attract major investors as the country is naturally endowed with various resources. The agency that is responsible for guiding and handling investment in the country is the National Investment Commission, under the leadership of Chairman Richard V. Tolbert, a Harvard graduate and former Wall Street investment broker with high credentials.
Liberia is truly open once again for business. We have some resources here that are just not paper assets, but actual tangible assets, which many people now find in the current global financial crisis are areas in which they want to invest. If you take the Chinese and take the Indians, their economies are growing, and they want to have access to resources which traditionally they were merely buyers of from secondary sources. Now they want to be primary producers of these resources, iron ore, etc. So this is an opportunity for smart investors who still have cash to integrate into our economy, and we're here to receive them and to negotiate with them openly and transparently. I think that has been really the key, that we've got a professional, transparent government.
Just over 3 years of this administration, the National Investment Commission has, for the first time in the country's history, brokered over $3 billion worth of investment, which has created thousands of jobs in all areas of investment in so short a time.
In 2005, it was estimated that Liberia received about $20 million in foreign direct investment. In 2006, when we came into office, that figure went up to $50 million. 2007, it went up to $97 million. In 2008, it went to $132 million. In 2009, the first half of this year, we're well in excess of $200 million. These are on direct deals that we have negotiated at NIC, separate and apart from the major mining deals such as the $1.6 billion Mittal deal or the $2.6 billion China Union deal, or even the $800 million Sime Darby agricultural deal, all of which we participate in and lead as chair of the Interministerial Concessions Committee.
For any major investment company to invest in a third world country, a lot has to be put in place, but the investors are confident that things will improve and are happy to form part of the reconstruction process.
I will say for the agricultural sector, this is the paradise. Because if you plant anything here, not even only rubber, oil palm, cocoa and coffee, very little fertilizers is required. In the agricultural sector, I had never seen any investor who had come to Liberia and close down that business and go back. Everybody have come in with a short pocket and they went back with a deep pocket from their return from their investment.
So I will say, Liberia, this is the time to come in now. Come in now, take a position for the future. Don't wait for another 2-3 years. When things are a little bit more stable and becomes a little bit more expensive to come into this country, come in now and help reshape the country.
The investment climate gets better every day. It's not perfect. There are still things we need to work on, but our Chamber of Commerce and the Liberian Business Association are very active, trying to bring improvements where needed. The Ministry of Finance is becoming proactive in improving the business climate. So I would tell anyone who would like to come into this environment, it's like the Wild Wild West.
We're seeing a lot more interest from international investors, and that's because the climate itself is improving. We're having a lot of input from the likes of the Liberia Better Business Forum, the Economic Reform Committee of the government, working together to make it more easier to operate a business in Liberia.
Liberia is ripe for investment right now. There's still a lot of areas that have not been tapped, and I think they should come and take advantage of the investment opportunities that are available in Liberia.
This is a dawn of a new day in Liberia. A new day that presents, for once, a potential for good governance, fiscal transparency, and a lot of things that Liberians have yearned for. New investors coming to Liberia have a unique opportunity to be a part of the process of boosting Liberia's investment potential, utilizing the opportunities available, and ensuring that Liberia continuously progress as a nation.
Environment, from our standpoint, have been quite pleased. It's a good supportive environment from the government side and all of our ministries we collaborate with. The biggest difficulty, in fact, is really the infrastructure.
I like to extend my appreciation to the government of Liberia for the enabling environment that they've created for companies, industries, and especially banks to do business and grow in Liberia.
We have a dual currency that allows little or no exchange control regulations, so that's a big plus that Liberia has. You can get your business registered and set up here in less than 30 days. That has now been proven by the World Bank's doing business survey. We've made the processes much easier to get licensed and get started in business. So the procedures to do business in Liberia are fairly simple. And once the investors come in, our job here at NIC is to make sure that they are treated properly, professionally, transparently, negotiate transactions with them, direct them towards the right sector ministry, and help them in general to get their business started.
Liberia is richly endowed with almost all forms of natural resources and hence has huge investment potentials in almost any area that needs to be sought after by major investment companies, as Liberia is open and ready for business.
I'm Dr. Richard Tolbert, Chairman of the National Investment Commission, welcoming you to Liberia. Liberia is open and ready for business.